Hi, my name's Farel. Thanks for watching this video. This is page 8 of the Robot Todd. I'm still working on that. I took a big long break, a couple months. I think these two process clips were done in November 27th and 29th, respectively. And so I haven't worked on this page at all today, but starting tomorrow I'm going to try to go back to doing the 20 minutes on each page thing. But I finished inking it pretty much. The last session I did, and it's just been sitting on my desk waiting to be colored. But I just figured I'd strike while the inspiration was hot or something. But yeah, check it out. Okay, so there's the page as it stood last video. And this is, like I said before, these are days 7 and 8 from my 72 days of working on this Robot Todd, which I plan on just turning into 300 days or whatever, however long it takes me to finish the first 3 issues, so I can pitch it as a series. Hopefully Image will publish it, but if I ever get it done. But we'll see. So here, yeah, I'm just kind of working on the pencils some more. I had it just roughed out last time, and this time I'm just refining. You can see I'm just sort of refining the pencils with all my hair in the way. It's a great video here. But I don't know if you can see through the locks of my greasy hair that I'm using this little tiny eraser that I kind of switch back and forth, sort of like barber's tools, between the automatic pencil and the little eraser, just kind of refining it. And there, I got the pencils pretty much set. I was like, okay, in this 20-minute session, I got the drawing done. Now I just have to ink it. So there's another shot of and yet another shot of the kind of cleaned up, refined pencils. I think I might have done some stuff between the shots here just to clean it up a little more. And here you can see I'm using the edge of that cardboard to get a straight line to do the panels. This story, I decided not to do panel borders with ink. I'm just kind of leaving them pencil or just sort of open, but I am inking all the lettering with this Faber Castell Pitt pens. I think I'm just using size S. I used to use like a thicker size for lettering, but with this story, I just felt like the size S was fine. Yeah, maybe because I'm not using the big bold black lines for the border. But yeah, here I'm just kind of, after it started lettering, I just kind of started having fun making lines. So I decided to just, it was barely a decision. It was sort of I just started inking with the pen on the page. And some of the previous pages, I don't know if you've seen those videos or remember, but some of them I don't ink with a pen. I've kind of been going in with brush, watercolors, and using the black watercolors as my black instead of, and then, maybe touching them up with pens. But this page, I just was like, oh, this will be fun to make some lines with these pens. And yeah, and it was, if I remember correctly, and it went pretty quick. And so I think that was the first session. And then I might have taken a little break there and then started back up again. But yeah, by the end of the video, I pretty much have this page inked and ready to color. And I was hoping to have it colored today, but I might do it later today. But just for the sake of getting this video out, I wanted to get these two up and posted, and hopefully post to my Patreon, which I've been neglecting, as well as Instagram and all the social medias. I've just been kind of like blah about doing any of it and losing followers by the hundreds. But that's okay. Yeah, so here you can just see that I'm just kind of like going in with this pen and adding little details here. Probably too much because I could do a lot of this with the color. So I kind of have to remind myself as I'm doing this to like pull back and not just kind of go crazy. And there's a previous page that I'm using as reference, and I put them all in this, Mylar. These Mylar sheets to protect them, and I want to sell these on my Patreon. I just haven't figured out a good way to do it. I would like this comic to fund itself as I'm doing it, so that I don't have to do any other any other paying work besides this. Yeah, here I'm actually weirdly going in with watercolor. I hadn't realized I had done any inking on it, or I didn't remember. So yeah, I guess I'm just using this tiny little brush to add little details and little weight, little micro shadows underneath any little spot where there's like folds or one object over another object. I'll just kind of go in with this. I don't know why I'm doing this first. Usually I save this for like the end part of the coloring process, but I think I was just being a little trepidatious about actually starting the colors, because I was like, oh, I'm kind of running out the clock here. My 20 minutes are almost to an end. So I just kind of wanted it to, this stage to be, I'll just keep it black and white and just kind of add some volume and fullness to everything by adding these little bits of dark spots here and there. So there's the finished page, or at least the inked page, with a little bit of shadows here and there. And next session, hopefully tomorrow, I will ink this, or color this, excuse me. All right, so that's it for today. If you want to check out my Patreon, Farel on Instagram too. Thanks, bye.